color in Illustrator is the fastest way to drive yourself crazy while using Illustrator. Illustrator is a very powerful software, but if you don't know what you're doing, it will drive you insane. And you can quickly go from, oh boy, I'm having fun drawing, to, someone please shoot me in the face. It's not a fun feeling, I've been there, and I'd like to avoid that as much as possible in the lives of all you lovely people, so I'm going to be talking about color and how to do it the right way. So let's go over here. I'm going to come back to that. Let's go over here for a minute. Let's draw some rectangles. Everybody loves rectangles, right? Let's see. Let's make a blue rectangle and a purple rectangle with different saturation and brightness. Nope. Didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. Let's go back up here. Make an ugly green rectangle. And then let's last of all make a really bright yellow rectangle. Not yellow, but I don't care. Alright, there we go. We have these colors, and for some reason I'm getting thoughts of Barney the Purple Dinosaur, which is not what I was going for, but whatever. So, you have these colors, you have this design, and you're like, oh, this looks cool, but I actually don't want it to be quite like that. I think I want to change the colors. Well, okay, go ahead, change your colors. Let's do it. Let's do it the hard way first. The way that you would expect to do it. Let's say we want to make them all brighter, right? So make that one brighter, make that one brighter. That one's already bright, so we're just going to lower the saturation because that's kind of the same thing sometimes. We just went from something that looked really bad to something that looks really horrible. Because here's the problem. It's really hard to be consistent with your colors when you're editing them all manually by hand. And you could, for example, go in here and say brightness is going to be 55 for all these colors. Select these colors. Oh no, but you can't do that. See, got you there. You can only edit one at a time. So we're going to go back in and, what was it, 55? 55? 55? I think it's 53. 53. You see where I'm going here. This is not the best way to do color. Luckily, there is a better option, and it's the Swatches panel over here. Now, they give you some really ugly things to start with, which deter a lot of people from using the Swatches panel. For instance, let's look at this. Wow. That's cool. What's this? Oh boy, that's just lovely. What's that? Oh, hey, that looks like Microsoft Word. Not quite what we want. Microsoft Word is bad. There's a better way to do this, though, of course, because there's always a better way to do everything in life. If you select all of your swatches that you don't want using Shift, you can go down here to Delete Swatch, and you can click Delete Swatch, and goodbye, they're all gone. So, swatches are gone. Well, I still have two up here, but no, they're gone. No, now there we go. Okay, so here's how to use swatches more effectively than what you just saw, where you edit each color individually. What you do is you pick your color, you drag it over here, and you go down to swatch options and you select global. Then you do it again with a different color, another color you're planning on using, which in this case is going to be this color. Again, you drag it over and change it to global. And just for fun, I'll add 1/3 more color and go back to the green. It's a really horrible color combination, but I do not care. And now we have 3 good colors. So here's how they work. You pick one of them. Let's start with the darker color. You draw your rectangle again. Deselect. Go to the middle one. Deselect. And last of all, one more rectangle. Now, you've probably already guessed how this works, but just to show you anyway, if you double click on one of these swatches, you change the color. It changes the color of all of the objects using that swatch. All of them. And since I only had one object of each color, you can't really see that. But let me show you what happens if you have more than one. Again, we're going to start with the bottom color and draw some random circles all over the place. And then we're just going to go in here and take it back down to blue. And look at that, everything changed. So the way that's useful is, for example, in this design I have here, every color in here is one of these swatches. So if I wanted to change this cat's eye color to be more green, for example, I can do that. Just like that. Pretty cool. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you were able to learn something about color from this. Please don't go insane, and please don't do color the normal way. Use swatches. It'll make your life better.